Oh, I've got a dead ass. Fuck it now. Oh, I've got a dead ass. Fuck it now. Oh, fuck it now. What's now? It. Ah, we got both. Oh, piss! Ah, they got on both.
A particularly healthy breakfast or a particularly healthy lunch. And I've been using Huel regularly ever since because it's 400 calories, they've got tons and tons of different flavors. My favorite is the Black Edition, and it's got 26 different vitamins and minerals, which really helps with the whole health and balance.
Final Fantasy XIV is very popular for various reasons. And during its 500 hours of life-changing story, you meet amazing characters, become a little bit bisexual, and go to some rather cool cities. And one of these cities is Kugane. Home to the Kugane Tower and its infamous jumping puzzle. On your first visit to Kugane, it is tradition to attempt to climb the tower. For some people, it takes only minutes to beat, and others simply give up and still haven't completed it to this day. And yes, their parents are very disappointed in them. The tower features several jumps where falling completely resets your progress, and as you rapidly descend towards the ground, your friends will be watching. And that is where I come in. As Heavensward had just finished ripping my heart out of my chest, I was ready to start Stormblood and arrive at Kugane. I've heard stories of this place. I'd hear my friends complaining about the tower and how hard it was. The dog in me was ready for a real challenge, and I would sniff it out, no matter the cost. My first climb took me 16 minutes. A pretty respectable time. I was satisfied and confident that I was in fact good at video games, and that someday a girl might talk to me. As all the other streamers took over 16 minutes, here I was.
Hey, it only took this guy 15 minutes.
Oh, well, that's fine. It wasn't fine. Hearing my chat say this lit a flame in my heart. I am a very competitive person, and I could not let myself get bested by the likes of a live streamer. So the next day, I climbed the tower in 4 minutes. Are you happy now, Twitch chat? Hey, Twitch chat, where'd you get those cool clothes, by the way? Oh, we got them from pint.gg, link in the description. However, I didn't stop there. I wanted to go even further. Which is where this gets interesting. Because that is when I searched the world record.
Meow.
There is no speedrun.com listing for Kugane Tower. Just a billion dungeon speedruns no one cares about. But there is YouTube. That is where I found him. 5 long years ago, there was one man who dominated Kugane Tower. His name was Emo Otakon. 3 days after the release of Stormblood, he set the world record at just under a minute. And then, over the course of only a single month, he lowered the world record to 43.58 seconds. A time that has never been broken since. I could find nothing to contest this time, not even close. Emo Otacon was the undefeated champion since the tower's release. In those 30 days, he set a record that would stand for 5 years. This is unacceptable. How could the world record be held by a male Ora? The worst race in the game. No. This title belonged to a little guy. To Lally Ho and Lally show the world how it's done. This is what people should see when they think Queen of Kugane Tower! And so I set out to go where none had gone before, not even him. And so I began my research, during which I came to a shocking revelation. One that would have the entire community in pitchforks against me. A truth that would render the hearts of every streamer broken and sundered. The infamous Kugane Tower. That dastardly Kugane Tower that gripped so many poor souls with fear is kind of easy. So maybe streamers are just throwing for content. But between you and me, this tower is a little baby tower. The start is pretty fucking annoying, but after a while you can kind of do it without thinking, but it still is annoying to fall. I hate it. It's the worst part. The part after is so easy, even my kitten could do it. Ow. Peg wall beta. Might give you some trouble, but the jumps have very little variance and can kind of be cheesed. On the top is the dreaded roof, which is just kind of weird sometimes. After that, there's Peg Wall Mini, which is for babies. Look at how easy this is. After that, the run starts to get a little more quirky. Peg Wall Alpha. Possibly the hardest part of the run, and where most of my runs ended. The peculiar spacing of the pegs. The invisible walls all over the fucking place. And clearing this brings you to the Shrimbly-Bimbly section. Fuck it, that's what I'm calling this part. Here, a single misplaced jump will send you to the bottom. And while it looks rather scary, the jumps are actually pretty easy. And this will take you to the balcony of hope, where you need to quickly make a single tricky jump, risking it all, hoping that you don't bump into this wall. Until the rooftop of the heavens. A place only gods can know. You are safe now. And with some forgiving geometry, you are left staring at the clock as you complete some final, simple jumps. And if I could perfect all this, I could complete the tower consistently and quickly. And if I could do that live on stream, then thousands of people would be dazzled, marveled even, by my nimble feet and pure finesse. So now I just needed to break the undefeated 5-year-old record. And luckily, I had a trump card. Dancer and Reaper. 2 classes that weren't in the game 5 years ago. In fact, Reaper was only added to the game earlier that week. And both classes allow me to dash. Epic Celeste reference. It wouldn't trivialize the run, but it would shave off a couple seconds. But horizontal movement only gets you so far. Because a lot of the run is about going up the tower and not fucking across it, idiot. To jump good, you have to sort of angle yourself into the wall. Depending on the angle, your jump will be shorter. And that was it. No other tricks to improve the run. The rest would have to come down to pure skill. And so more prepared than my previous attempts, I climbed. And it paid off quickly. In my first hour, I got a time of 1 minute 28 seconds. By the second hour, it was 1 minute 05. 22 seconds away from the record. Progress was fast, and I was committed. I was starting to think this whole world record thing might just be obtainable. After all, it only took this random guy a month to set a record. How hard could it be? Endwalker. Arguably the best piece of content in Final Fantasy history, and it was released 5 days ago. While my friends explored new worlds, I was here, climbing. Random people watching as I would ascend the tower, only to fall again. I was like a cryptid, saying nothing, just climbing. And yet, my best time was still 1 minute 05. But I kept pushing, because each run it was abundantly clear that I had messed up. So if I simply didn't fail, I would have a personal record. But after almost a week of solid grinding, I finally made some progress. 59 seconds. My first sub-minute run. But I figured before the 4th day was up, I could do better. But I needed to put my mind at ease if I really wanted a perfect run. So, I closed my eyes and imagined this video's sponsor, the Poggers free-to-play action game War Thunder. One of my favorite free-to-play and air vehicles, far more and some other bonuses. Check them out quickly in the description because the season of German gifts will end very soon. Wow, that was my best time yet. Thank you, Tornado F3 fighter jet. I'll always remember you. I had done it. A run with no falling. My best time yet. 53 seconds. 10 seconds away from the world record. I should be proud. But that night I tucked myself into bed defeated. It took days to get here. I made no major errors, but I was still so far from the world record. My mechanical skill just wasn't comparable. The way Emo would float up the tower like a majestic butterfly. Oh, the way he moves. Perhaps I couldn't beat the record after all. Or perhaps I just needed some sleep. I decided to show my time to my stream, and as if overnight, I became a sensation. The world was flocking to my incredible Kugane Tower run. Guys, it's not a big deal. Okay, one more time. Most people had never seen a Kugane speedrun. To them, I was the world record. People would be talking about the tower and then be talking about me. They didn't care about Emo Otacon or his antics. I was praised as the guy who does Kugane Tower really fast. But, as it does, my glory faded into obscurity as the next big thing came and went. The story of Pint and Kugane Tower forgotten.
Friend, feed yourself, sell.